Welcome back to an all-new episode of Construction Secrets with me, David Windsor. If you don't know by now, I'm a general contractor here in Park City, Utah. Started this company about 18 months ago, and in those 18 months, we've accumulated $15 million worth of work. That's right, $15 million. We've been working hard. We've grown quick, and we've made a lot of mistakes, but either way, we're here to share the process and document it. That's the purpose of this YouTube channel, which, by the way, you should like, subscribe, and share with your friends. You can also head over to davidwindsor.com and get free downloadable templates. All I ask in exchange is that you like, share, or subscribe to this channel. So that's the reason I'm making these videos, is because I'm documenting the process and just letting you know things that we're doing within inside of our business at Mark Windsor Company. And we're not doing anything perfect. We're not doing everything right, but we're trying our hardest to figure out what we can do and how we can do it better. And if you know any ways we can do it better, let me know. Drop some stuff in the comments. We're here to learn, we're here to grow, and this is a business, and we're here to scale our business, and we're not stuck in our ways by any means, because if we were, then we wouldn't scale our business, we wouldn't grow. In order to grow a business, you have to be able to change, because as you get bigger, things change. The rules change, the game changes. Like, if you're building a $1 million home, you're gonna have to change your game plan. If you're building a $10 million home, you really have to change your game plan, because there's a lot more rooms, a lot more legal stuff on the line, a lot more coordination. So the rules are always changing, the game's always changing, and if you're not changing, you're not growing in your business. So we're willing to change as well, and I'm just documenting the process. And once again, if you have anything you can share with us, we're willing to take it and implement it into our business. So drop some likes in the comments, some information of things you do and ways we can be better in our company. That being said, I want to talk about leadership today. If you are a general contractor, you are a leader. You are basically the CEO of a construction project, and it's up to you to let people know what's going on. At the end of the day, if there's a mess up on one of your jobs, it always comes back to you. There's a great book by Jocko Willink called I'm blanking on the name. Extreme Leadership and Extreme Ownership. That's what it is, Extreme Ownership. And he was a Navy SEAL, and he talks about, at the end of the day, no matter what, if you're the command leader and something goes wrong, it falls back on you. Even if you told the guy to be in a specific place and that guy didn't do that. If you told your plumber that this fixture goes in this room, and you handed it to him, and you gave him a picture, and you gave him a video, and you called him again and said, hey, this fixture goes in here, and he installed it in the wrong room, well, you should have been there to do it. Whatever it is, you got to hold hands, whatever the situation is. If there's a mistake, ultimately it falls back on the CEO, the leader, the general contractor. So if you're going to be a leader, you got to make sure that you're a good communicator. You got to let people know what you want out of your job, because people can't expect it. People don't understand what you want unless you communicate it thoroughly with them. And let's be honest, there's a lot of people in this industry that you have to babysit more than you should. It's unfortunate that there's a lot of characters that need more hand-holding than others, but the reality is, that's just the reality, and that's construction. And sometimes it gets frustrating when you tell someone that they need to do something and they do it incorrectly to the way you ask them to do it. But that's how it goes in this industry, and technically speaking, that's how it goes in every industry. People are lazy, people don't listen, people get confused, and people are busy. And sometimes busy people forget things, because if they're not writing it down, there's a good chance they're gonna forget it. So as a leader, you need to figure out the best system for you and what's gonna work for you to help people in your circle, whether it's in your company or your subcontracted employees, become better at what they do. Because whether that's writing on the stud walls, taping pictures to the walls, sending them a spreadsheet of everything, emailing them a bunch of photos, whatever it takes to get those people to install the right thing and do it right the first time is sometimes difficult and sometimes unnecessary, but unfortunately it is necessary. And if you're not taking the time to communicate that over and over and over and over again, well, then you might not have the result that you wanted. And so as a leader, you got to communicate all the time. You got to be overly communicative with everyone that is associated with your job site. And it gets annoying, but at the end of the day, you can't get mad at people if something goes wrong, because you have to take the extreme ownership about the way the job turns out, because you are the leader of that job, and you are the leader of your company as well. So, that being said, don't get mad at people. If something gets messed up, you need to be willing to say, I'm sorry, I didn't communicate that as bestly as I could for you. and just take the ownership for it. By the way, if you've been watching this channel for a while, I made a video recently about marketing and giving gifts to architects, realtors, all these people. I just bought these gifts right here. This is from High West Distillery. If you know it, you know. And High West is in Park City, Utah. So I bought these two architects a bottle of whiskey just to say thank you, I appreciate you. And hopefully we can work together one day. I've never worked with these particular architects. They are one of the bigger architects in town. And so, like I mentioned in my other video, you got to go by, you got to say hello, and it may be 2 years before these guys give me an opportunity. But I brought these 2 bottles of whiskey, and I'm going to take them over to their office Monday morning, and I'm going to let them know, hey, we're here, we're looking for work, just checking back in. It's been a while since I spoke to you last, and hopefully one day when a homeowner says, hey, we're looking for a contractor, and the contractors they normally recommend are busy, well, guess who gets it? The guy that showed up and gave him something simple, just a token appreciation saying, I recognize you're doing good work and I think we'd work well together. So that being said, that's what a leader does too. So the tip and trick today is be a leader in your construction company. Extreme ownership. Own the mistakes in your company. Make sure you communicate constantly. That's what a good leader does. That's what a good general contractor does. And you are the CEO of your construction business. So that being said, once again, my name is David Windsor. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. Also, head over to davidwindsor.com and get your free downloadable templates. Thanks again. Talk to you soon. Bye.